These are the best perks in Warzone right now, and you guys need to make sure that these are in your loadouts. I will also be giving you guys a recommendation for each perk tier, so if you guys do find this video helpful, make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel, and let's get to it. Starting off with perk 1, we have Survivor, and this is by far the best one. Survivor literally cuts your regen time in half from 6 seconds to 3 seconds, and also gives you quick revive on your teammates. So if you find yourself to be an aggressive player and get in a lot of team fights and gunfights, this perk is crucial for you and your team, so you guys can re-engage twice as fast as you can. Now, if you're not one of the most aggressive players, don't worry, I have just the perk for you. Scavenger is a great alternative as it allows you to get extra resources for you and your team. So not only do you get full ammo when you grab your loadout, you also get extra cash, extra plates, and extra ammo from each elimination that you get. So I find this perk very useful, especially for you and your team, making sure that they have everything they need. For perk number 2, we have Tracker, and this one is mandatory. While a lot of people may think Sprinter is the best perk, this year we have Knives as our own weapon slot. And if you guys didn't know, when you take them out, you actually have unlimited tactical sprint. So if you know if an area is clear and you need to cover some land, just take out your knife and you already have double time or sprint. So not only does Tracker work like last year where you guys can see your enemy footsteps when you're nearby, Tracker also works like a mini combat scout from last year. So every time you deal damage, it is marked for you and your team. So now it's so much easier to figure out where your opponents are in those team fights and know exactly what's going on. Now, if I were to recommend you guys another perk from this slot, it would have to be Cold-Blooded. As a competitive Warzone player, I know giving your opponent the least amount of information is the best thing that you can do, and Cold-Blooded does exactly that. Cold-Blooded is a perfect counter to Tracker, and it completely cancels it out. So if you happen to run into this issue a lot, run Cold-Blooded and you will never be caught by those marks. For perk number 3, we have Alertness, and this perk is broken. This perk isn't even allowed in ranked, and it's for a reason. Alertness works like High Alert from last year. When you're being looked at by somebody, you get an alert on your screen, but more importantly, when you're within 30 meters of somebody, it literally tells you when you're nearby, and you don't need a UAV. So whether by yourself or running with a team, someone needs to run this perk. Now, when looking at the other perks in the tier 3 slot, we actually have a lot of contenders. My first recommendation is Resolute, as I find that the speed burst you get in gunfights and team fights actually helps you get out of a lot of slippery situations, and I find is actually pretty viable. My next recommendation would be Tempered, as anything that really helps you heal quicker or shield quicker in the game is always going to be beneficial to you, especially since we don't have those tempered vests like we did last year. My last recommendation would be Ghost, since it helps get away from those alertness procs, and also since you won't show up on UAVs, but since UAVs are already broken in this game, you already are pretty safe. If you guys did find this video helpful, make sure you guys check out my other socials for all Warzone tips, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this W.
That one's flying, okay. I'm sitting. Drop plates from my car. Good positioning or horrible positioning? I don't know.
No, this is like bad because you can hold on.
Can you unping that? Steve?
They're just fighting gas.
I cracked that one right.
I just got a limb on that. You pushing out right now?
That's the one I was aiming at, yeah.
This other dude right here. Third it. Just broke already.
Tagged the other one. He died. In storm.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
Cracked.
Another limb.
Should be one more. Wait, he died too. I think he died too.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's dead over there. Like, I hate this zone.
You want me to RDB?
Jump.
RDB us on top?
On that roof?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to wait until it pushes so we don't get deep?
I mean, we're on edge though. We're gonna be. But he's on the roof. I like it. Okay, so knock him and then go. He dropped. He dropped. Right now. When it comes to options, we're pretty limited here, so fuck it, right? They're fighting in there right now. It's perfect timing. They're all pushing in right now.
I'm trying to look for right. That's where most
I'm not even worrying about that good. I'm just laying down. Just understand there might be a window that can like barely see you. That's a fucking hit. I am looking right though, like you said. Dead ass, bro. Every person is logging up. Unless he's in there.
gotta be. More duo ups.
Solo. There's like, do you have a gas mask? If not, there's one right there.
Yeah, no, I got one. It's not full though. Nothing to worry about.
They are under us.
Solo.
Everyone's under us.
Just waiting for them to run out. We can hold root because they all can run.
Hey. Oh my god, it's just solo.
Moving to the safe zone.
Solo won that?
Yeah.
Oh, he's outside.
Stop. Man inside.
No, we can explain.
Hey, I'm playing with Oh, it's Chef Boy RE!
No way.
The guy from earlier. Let's go.